Good evening.
Good evening.
How are we all doing?
God, we've got a packed weekend this weekend.
Indeed.
We've actually got a packed quiz tonight.
A little bit not zoomed in enough.
We're not zoomed, eh?
No, you'll be seeing the background. You'll be seeing the behind the curtain.
Oh yes, just
As it
that
were.
little bit.
There you go.
I think, is that still... Oh no, it's gone.
We're okay. And a little bit. There we go.
Wearing a jacket tonight. It's slightly colder in this room than it is in the others. That's because you prefer it cold.
Sandy's got 2 quizzes on at the moment over on YouTube. So hello to you on YouTube. Are we tweeted out on Twitter that we're live? I think we should be. Let's have a quick look. We are live right now, yes.
So we have got literally a quiz every day until Monday.
Yes, and then we're going to have a well-deserved day off on Tuesday. We're going to do nothing. Every day we do a little bit of quiz work, even if it's a weekend or whatever. But
Tuesday is absolutely nothing day. We're going to be
Absolutely nothing.
exhausted.
I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to do some cleaning.
Yes.
And have a nice big dinner.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'll be Tuesday.
Oh, did we marinate the chops?
No. Also, guys, if you aren't interested in playing the Harry Potter quizzes or the Doctor Who quizzes, I had a good thought. My girlfriend told me about this. Why not just put the YouTube on in your house on mute and just walk away? It really helps us. It adds to the minutes that people have watched it. So even if you aren't watching it, you can always just leave it on, and it really helps us. So.
Yeah, and also our quiz on tomorrow as well, which I'll explain a bit later as we get a few more people involved.
Good evening, Carrie Lee. Yeah, so again, if you do want to support us, even if it's a slight way, if you don't want to play the quiz, you've got things to do in the weekend, perfectly understandable, then just leave it on and walk away. It really helps us as well.
Yeah, our tax returns went in today, which was quite frightening for me.
Then again, the next tax thing will be quite funny because there'll be hardly any money earned. So.
Yeah, but we won't be earning any. It's getting to that stage is the problem at the moment. Hello, Sam on YouTube.
It'll be Ducks just popping in to say hi. I won't be joining you tonight. Oh, boo-hoo. Saturday or Sunday, I have family and friend commitments each evening, all via Zoom. Have fun. Ah, fair enough, Charlie.
Okay. Well,
we can't have you every time.
Well, I'll explain what, Charlie, you're missing. Tonight we have got Dingbats.
We've got Disney.
And we've got It Begins with D.
Indeed.
That's the D's for tonight.
Hiya, Joan.
On Saturday, we're just throwing the whole works out. This is the special one to celebrate Independent Venues Week, which took an even worse turn with the PRS suddenly declaring that they're going to charge for streaming now. So effectively, if you're not one of your members, if you're just a little grassroots musician who's not a member of PRS, which you have to pay for to join, if you're not a member and you do a ticketed stream to raise money for the NHS, PRS will charge you $22.50 plus VAT, which is their minimum fee, and who knows where that money goes to, because they've not got a member to give it to. But that is this new ruling that's come out, which is absolutely stupid.
Mini soapbox there.
It was a mini soapbox.
Pop up
Anyway,
just a second.
okay, so I'll explain more about what we've got going on. So on this special one on Saturday, we have got more Dingbats, we have got Jonathan, and we have got a music round which includes lyrics on the screen for you to identify the song, and then we've got grassroots musicians like we did last time to do a sing-along when it comes to the answers with you. And I've got the videos in now, and they're absolutely stunning. There are some amazing new artists that I'd never heard of before that Brandon from Modern Age Music has reached out to, part of his contacts, and they're absolutely brilliant. So that's on there. We've got our Doctor Who quiz on Sunday, which is Series 3, which was the one that had Martha Jones in it. And on Monday, we're back to normal. Well, I'm going to say normal, it's a bit of a madness. We've got Monday virtually sorted now.
But you just know something will go wrong and we'll be scrambling like we always do.
And tonight...
Hi, Jocelyn.
We're having a tasting. In 30 seconds, I'm going to start it.
Jesus.
Because we've only got 5 minutes to go. We want time to do it.
Fair enough.
You heard me mentioning a good friend of mine, Ben Taylor, who is a promoter booker up in the northwest. He was between Liverpool and Manchester. Lost all his income, obviously due to COVID, with all the venues closing down. So he started a new line of creating these truffles. They're technically they're vegan truffles, but you can't tell the difference, to be honest. I think it's just so everyone can have them. So I've been sent some, and we're going to have a tasting. So they come in little boxes with little bits of string around them to tidy them all up.
Jocelyn, Harry Potter is soon, isn't it? It's in February. It's on Sunday, the 7th of February at 5:45 p.m. GMT. So if you look at the event, you'll see it in your local time zone. And yeah, it's going to be a slightly earlier quiz, just because that means that people who have children who are really eager to play, which we know that lots of them are, it's in time with their bedtimes, shall we say.
So it comes with nice little wrapping paper in there. Now this, I've already had one of these. What I'm surprised about is the actual size of them.
They're very big.
They're actually very big, and they're very, very rich. So you only need one of them. That is, can I take that? Eat it. No, we need the light actually. That's a bit.
Oh God.
What have you done?
I don't know.
There you go. You can start to see the redness of it. These are the ones he's done for Valentine's Day. They are cherry. There's a cherry in the middle of it, and they're cherry flavoured, and they're absolutely lovely. I've tried one of those earlier.
Jocelyn says, can I order some truffles as well? I don't know if Benji ships over the pond, but you're welcome to try.
You can ask him. We'll drop you the links in a minute. Alex is going to try the mint ones.
As I'm not overly fond of the other flavours.
Yeah, you don't like cinnamon, do you?
I'm not a fan of cinnamon, and I don't particularly like cherry.
So I'm trying, again, I've not tried this before, is the orange and cinnamon, which he started at Christmas.
Good evening, Bev on Twitch.
So I'm going to start with, oh, they look great.
Jocelyn says it sounds like a challenge.
Oh, I'm going to take the smallest one because it's
chipping in there, Bertie, straight away.
Doesn't that look great?
Can I feed up the jumping sugar, my keyboard?
Anyway, I'm going to give it a try.
We do have felt balls tonight, Xander, which you reminded me I need to get it on there. Thank you for reminding me in your own little way.
I'm not just saying this. This is so good. The cinnamon in it is actually quite in the background. It's just chocolate orange. The thing is, you have to take your time with these because you can't just stuff them down. They're really, really rich.
Really rich.
You want to try and mint one?
I'm just doing something. 1 second.
Okay.
No, that's not going to work.
No.
Okay.
So yabber on while you're doing
keep yabbering on. Yeah.
So those are our quizzes coming up. Please, as Alex says, if you're not doing it and you're not doing anything, just shove it on your TV and just leave it running. Helps us.
It will help us. Because YouTube likes to go about all about watch times. Even if you're not actually sat there watching it, your minutes will count towards it. So it's always helpful. Hi, Sarah.
I've just spotted Sarah that's just joined us. She's had some of the. Which ones did?
I think you had the After 8 ones, didn't you, Sarah? They will all be gone before Alex gets to try this, Bev. Yes, that's why I've relegated to one little box. I'm only going to have one of them.
Well, you only want it. You only want one at a time. They're that good.
They are very big.
They're huge, aren't they?
So there you go. That's a chocolate, or not a chocolate. After 8.
Yeah.
Lovely. Ooh.
They smell good.
Very, very minty smell. They sound rather nice, says Linda Oliver. Yeah.
They really are. We'll put the link to Benji's Truffles. I think it's benjistruffles.co.uk, but we'll find it and put the link up. They're really good, aren't they?
Yeah, these are really good. Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have given me these. Oh. Really good.
The box is over there now.
So we've got a minute and 8 seconds till we start the quiz.
You've got all that to eat it. Aren't they rich though? They're really.
They're not overly rich. That's the thing. It's not something that you.
No, not cloyy rich, but they're not insubstantial. If you know what I mean.
You can only have 2 of those at a time, and you'd be done. That'd be too much.
Can we get the link up for you, sir? I think that would do nicely, wouldn't it? There's a website in the Benji's Truffles.
If you put Benji in Google, the second result is Benji's Truffles.
Excellent.
It's just vegantruffles.co.uk. Even better. What a copyright. There you go. Vegantruffles.co.uk.
And he has messaged me. He's not told me what yet. That he's got a new flavour coming out on Monday. He's got a new flavour coming out on Monday, so I think we'll have to do this all over again on Monday.
Indeed.
To promote that one.
Facebook froze at the right time, just as you were stuffing your face, Alex. Wonderful. Running in 10 seconds. Justin says, I was wondering if I can donate to help out if I'm unable to order due to shipping. Yeah, the PayPal address you can always donate to. That is international. if you go to, let me have a quick look. There we go, the PayPal on there.
And we've also found an alternative, haven't we, that you can use?
Yeah, I won't want to confuse people though.
All right, leave it at
that one.
Yeah, we'll use that just in case people message us saying they can't use the normal PayPal, and we'll do it that way.
So there you go. If you do want to donate, we would be very, very grateful if you did. It's on paypal.me/quiz actually. On YouTube, I will also put the link to the scores for you, and I'll pin it to the comments just in case.
I'm actually on the No Espresso again.
No Secco.
That one as well.
If you say it wrong one more time, you're not allowed any more. There you go. PayPal on the YouTube as well, just in case.
Well, it doesn't taste that different, to be honest.
How bizarre.
What?
My own message has been retracted.
For what reason?
I don't know. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Go back on there. There you
Yeah.
go.
And the other thing is, I know a lot of you really like Rats, who do our theme tune.
Good evening, Kathy Clark.
Benji was one of the first people ever to put them on for gigs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually a bigger fan than I am.
And that's saying something.
Mm.
Right, okay, let me have a quick check if that's the right one. Yes, it is. Alright.
And we set the sound of the music off.
You do.
That's that off. Turn the volume down.
Turn the volume down. And we'll see you in just a minute.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And our thanks to Rats as always for the delightful theme tune. Thank you very much for pointing out, Maria, that our YouTube one did have the Harry Potter quiz as the 7th. For the first, it is now changed to the 7th. Thank you very much for that. Ooh, we would have been really up the creek with that one. Okay, so I'll put us back to our intermission screen. So there is the PayPal address. If you do want to give us a donation on there, it is much appreciated. As I said, the taxman came a-calling today, so we are feeling the squeeze even more. If you can donate a couple of pounds our way, it would be a monumental difference to us as well.
Yeah, we're having a sit-down this weekend when we get a chance. It's literally, as I said, we've been living off your donations and my savings, and because of this tax relates to the previous year, obviously that ended in March of last year, it's literally wiped out my savings. We've got some hard decisions.
But as always, there's no pressure. If you can't donate, then please do not feel that we're forcing you. The quiz will always be free to play. That will never change. Okay, so round number 1 is your begins with round. For this round, all of your answers for this round
And this round only,
begin with the letter D, because of course it is.
Sarah, that is this round only.
Paul says, only 3 rounds for us tonight. Round 2 is a write-off. Have faith, young Paul. Okay, I'm going to do evens.
Okay, what oddities have you given me here?
That's just because you're a bit odd, that's all.
Starting already?
Off you go.
I've got the jumper on, basically the jacket on, because it's a bit colder in this room.
I am boiling.
Oh, it's getting warmer. I'll end up taking off, but... So to get us... Do you mind? You were really sarky with me in the kitchen today. Really bad, it was.
Only.
Stop it.
Okay.
This is a professional quiz. Let me be professional. Who topped the UK and US charts with the album Survivor in 2001?
I'm going to get the music on because I always think that it's a bit awkward with a bit of
It's a
music.
bit loud music.
No, it isn't. It's fine. There we go. I'll put that on. That might help. I bet you do better than you think, says Kathy Clark. That's the spirit. Don't put yourself down, Paul. You never know. You might ace all these.
I like Sarah's. Only. My voice is going.
Never know, there might be some Disney questions that relate to cricket. Number 2. On the stage, what D means to forget one's lines? So on the stage, what D, stop tapping, means to forget one's lines?
We've had poetry today.
Yeah, I tell you every single day.
And then my
Hi, Suzanne.
I don't know what that is because my phone volume is actually off. So
That's your Facebook, it sounds like. Sarky in the kitchen, burning the bacon again, said Roy.
no, don't you tell that tale either.
Moving on.
Yes.
Number 3.
What D comes before bed, figures, and quick?
Sorry, I'll move that on for you.
And I didn't frighten you last night.
Thought that was the chokes.
It was actually worse last night, wasn't it?
Basically,
See, I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. My body clock has gone kaput. So I'm actually generally going to bed round about 7 o'clock in the morning because my body clock's completely knackered. So I went downstairs and made myself some toast.
I didn't realise he'd gone downstairs because I had my headphones on. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, I was trying to sleep myself. I'm not doing sleeping very either. But basically, I just started smelling this weird burnt plasticky smell. I thought, oh my god, something in the kitchen's on fire. I came downstairs, it's just Mark, burning toast. And he can't blame his no sense of smell this time because he got it back. So yeah, I absolutely ran down the stairs thinking it was the house was on fire, but no, it was just Mark burning some toast. The weird thing was it smelled like plastic. That's the weird thing.
It did actually. It was sourdough toast, but when it burns, it burns like plastic.
Number 4. Zealand is the largest island of which country? So not New Zealand, Zealand. It's the old Zealand.
The original Zealand.
The OG Zealand. So Zealand is the largest island of which country? Double D, if you will, says Bertie Helms. Behave. Xander's very excited on YouTube because of a Disney round. That's the spirit. Bacon Gate, now Toastgate, says Kathy Clark. It wasn't nearly as funny as the Bacon Gate, but it was still funny. Thank you very much to the person who just donated there. Friend of the quiz.
Long-standing friend of the quiz.
Long-standing friend of the quiz.
And there's also one team that just donated just before it. Had their team name from London, so you know who you are. Question 5. Oh my god.
Why did you... Okay.
This is why you gave me odds. Bonnie and Clyde. Well, at least I'm the man this time.
From Monday.
You've made me big just so it looks I look even more stupid.
Please.
Of what is Edrador the smallest of its kind in Scotland?
Almost sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings. Edredor.
Yes, it does.
Edradour, it might be. Resident Scott. Claire Lennon, if you want to let us know.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that, Claire?
Yes, but don't give any clues away. So, of what is Edredor? Edradour? The smallest kind in Scotland.
Claire.
Loving Disney round, says Suzanne. Yes, round 2 coming up. It's going to be a fun one. It's as bad as playing it safe as you can get with a Disney round. No music, no copyrighted material. All of it was handmade.
Yeah, because Disney are very on the ball at stopping any kind of copyright infringement.
Walt's little army will get you.
Number 6, it's you. And I've
Number
dropped my
6. What D is a diminutive of Richard? What D is a diminutive of Richard?
pen. It's Edradour.
I thought it might have been Edradour. OMG, my tech is seriously cruising for a bruising. This week is dedicated. This week is decided I shouldn't be able to listen to the questions. Oh, God. I love it that Claire Lennon, almost every single time, it's either down the road from us or you visited it. It's amazing. You're like a globetrotter that's almost everywhere.
You should write some Scottish guidebooks.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Question 7. What term is used to describe the money paid to holders of shares?
Probably quite appropriate, seeing as the news that came out that Reddit basically almost caused a stock market crash, investing in the company GameStop.
Yes. If you've not read into it, basically, people have been shorting. Some of these major traders have been shorting on the price of that company, which means that they will make money if its share price drops. So all of these Reddit readers have been buying shares in it, so its price goes up.
Yeah, and then there's loads of billionaires going, no, you can't do that. Oh, you mean like what you do every day? Risk the funds of almost everybody. Yeah. Also, it got stopped. The people that were in control of the stocks and shares decided to call quits on it. So it's like,
Yeah.
as soon as the poor manage to get themselves on a bit of cash, there's going to be a billionaire somewhere that'll stop you.
It just shows how much of a gamble the whole thing is.
Number 8. One for the voters. Number 8. What are the 2 teams in cricket's county championship that start with the letter D? Xander said, right, that's the end of the Doctor Who quiz. 70 out of 70. Let's see who's brave enough to face me on Sunday. Thank you very much for that donation. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much.
From the person who says half of something.
Yes.
Joe's just put, you'll have to do a big wave if you're talking to me because I'm on my phone and you're silent and small.
Hello, Joe.
Next. It's quite bubbly tonight. I'm enjoying this.
I'm very warm. Might have to open the door.
I was about to take this jumper off because I'm starting to get warmer.
Go on then.
Question 9. What DD is the gardening term for increasing humidity in a greenhouse by watering the floor surface?
Ooh.
I'm going to be generous and give you 1 point for each D.
Jocelyn at Rose says, do you have a GameStop in England? I do think there is GameStops. They're not massively prevalent. There's a game store called Game, which is a lot more popular. I think there are some GameStops, though. I know there's Targets now, which is bizarre to me. There's Targets around the places.
Are they the ones like...
They're basically Asda.
Oh, are they?
actually. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But they're weird. But then, obviously, Asda was owned by Walmart, wasn't it? For a while.
It still is.
It's not now. I don't think it is. I think they sold off Asda to somebody else.
Oh, right.
Really boring, that. Sorry, guys. We've got gardening terms and talking about
Get on with it.
shops you see in the high
Get on
street.
with this film question.
Number 10. In which 1989 Robin Williams film did you hear the line, Carpe diem, seize the day, boys, make your lives extraordinary?
These I love it. Absolutely. I can definitely recommend the orange and cinnamon ones. The cinnamon is subtle, but the orange is like a proper chocolate orange, but richer than Terry's.
Speak me a mouthful. Fran says, guess what? What?
You did, correct.
Okay, guess what, Bagsnot? Guess where? In your hair.
I think it's time for our felt balls, because Quiz actually has felt balls.
Do we really? We'll see you in a sec. Hello. So there you go. There are your felt balls.
I don't think it's going to last much longer. It's getting close to the top.
We're going to have to find some other size balls, though, because then people will know how much is in there when it gets full.
Yes, I think we should get some more.
Carpe Dentum sees the teeth through another Robin Williams film. That also starts kind of with a D. Hello. Sorry we didn't say good evening to you. We get lots of comments, sometimes we miss them. That's a lot of balls, says Paul. Who were misses? Right, let's pop us up there. It's going out first for our recaps. The very first of our recaps.
And that must be a very American thing. Jocelyn has put, there is no chocolate in the house for my tea. Tea and chocolate. That's sacrilege.
They do that in Australia, though. Yeah,
from
in Tim Tams, they're called Tim Tams, I think. They're chocolate, and you put them in your tea and you can suck them. I think you also have them in coffee.
I can see it in working with coffee because you have mocha coffees and things like that. But in tea, that is just sacrilege.
Mary says, try my old school quiz tonight. It was nothing compared to this. Thank you. We do try. There you go. As all, if you're doing a donate, the button is down there. Thank you very much if you do. So there is your first few recaps. Let us know how you're finding it so far, what your plans are this weekend. Are you doing anything? Are you doing any gardening relating to DD? Are you doing any of that? I'm glad your dad had a good birthday. That's good.
So yes, we've got 3 quizzes to do, which we're actually relatively ahead on. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, Bertie says, didn't make it to the end of 10, decided life's too short and watch the paint dry instead. Some people.
I'm with him on that, on cricket.
Jocelyn was meant her dinner tea.
Oh, right. How very British of you to call it tea.
In fact, it's very northern, because down south they call it dinner. We call it tea. Birdwatch is Crafty Grey. You watching some birds, are you? Wonderful. Bit of ornithology.
Nudge, nudge. That's the way you said that. Nudge, nudge. Suit you, sir.
Bit of ornithology, sir. Bit of watching the birds, sir. Got your binoculars at the ready, sir. Have you?
You're mental.
What is tomorrow's quiz about? It is a general knowledge / tiny little bit of music quiz.
Yeah, we basically got a music round, which is part music questions, part name the song lyric, and then we have people singing the answers to you. We have got Dingbats, we have got Jonathan, and we have got... What was the other round we've got?
I don't know.
I can't remember what we've done for the 4th round.
Quick look, let's see what we have.
Oh, it was just general knowledge questions, wasn't it? It was just a general knowledge round at the end.
Jonathan is going to be there.
So those are rounds we've got tomorrow. The Doctor Who quiz, we've had fun putting that one together.
Yeah, watching episodes of Doctor Who and calling it research is a really good thing.
The hard bit is to not get too involved with the programme.
Yeah. Every single time one of our favourite episodes will come on, we go, we're going to get loads of questions like this, and then we inevitably don't because we've got too engrossed in because it's such a good episode. Thank you very much from the Globetrotters. Thank you. It is normal time, Fran, yes. The only one that's going to be different is the Harry Potter quiz. That's going to be 2 hours earlier.
Purely because of the kids.
Yes.
We want them to be involved. Very much.
Sorry, I just muted you there.
Another donation, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll give you one last look at those balls. Get rid of that while I get the answers up. Talk to the people.
Sorry, I was too busy watching what you were doing.
So,
I didn't check that for Sideshow.
It's okay. Seagull. How does I guess actually bird watching wouldn't be that different during a pandemic because no one's really together. You don't really go.
Well, currently, this weekend, actually, that you say this, is the RSPB in conjunction with BBC's Great Bird
Big Weekend.
Crafty
Craig did put it in there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
They're basically wanting you to note down what birds you see in your gardens and let them know. It's an annual survey they do just to try and see what birds are around.
Fun fact: does anybody know what the national bird of England is?
No, we're not going to answer that one because that's a good question for a quiz.
It might be a good factoid because I don't think anyone would know.
Yeah, that's a good factoid.
Do
keep watching our factoids. Do share them and retweet them.
Yes. Okay, off you go.
Oh, you're giving me odds, are you?
Well, you did odds.
Oh, I did odds. It's questions, answers, isn't it? Helps if I get in the right place. Topping the charts with Survivor was, of course, Destiny's Child.
Sorry, Joe, you missed the recap. It was on for 5 minutes. So Destiny's Child for number 1. National Bird of England. It's the Queen, isn't it? No, fun fact, England does not have an official national bird.
No.
People think it's the robin, but it isn't. So on the stage, what D means to forget one's lines. It's to go dry. Dry is the answer. Most of my friends from England live in the north, so when I slip into chat with English friends, I sometimes grammatically speak like I'm from Hull, says Jocelyn Rose. Mark does that sometimes when he talks to foreign people. He tends to slip into a weird sort of accent that mimics theirs.
Well, I've mentioned this before. What happens is I subconsciously take the accent in and don't realise I'm throwing it back at them. It's very embarrassing when I'm chatting to people with really strong Irish accents because they think I'm taking the mick out of them.
Enjoyed the sponge thing today, says Joy. Says Joy? Says Joe. Joe enjoyed. There you go.
Yes. Question 4.
3.
3 even. Question 3. Coming before bed, figures and quick is double.
Jackie Carrot says, made it. Running late tonight. Hi, guys. Hi, Jackie. You've not missed too much. Just the first round.
Jackie, you could zoom backwards to go to the recap, quickly get your answers and then catch up.
The national animal is the lion. Yes, the Barbary lion is the national animal for England. The unicorn's for Scotland. The dragons for Wales. And Northern Ireland has none.
Which we had as a quiz.
Which we had as a question.
Question of the day.
Number 4. Zealand is the largest island belonging to Denmark. Denmark for number 4. YouTube is skipping, says Kathy Clark. Anybody else having problems with YouTube? Let us know.
Oh, here we go. I've forgotten how to pronounce it again already. Edrador.
Edradour.
Edradour.
Yes.
Edradour is the smallest distillery in Scotland.
Number 6. National Bird of England should be the Queen unless they're counting old seagulls or ravens, Theresa May, says Sandra on YouTube. What's D is a diminutive of Richard? It is Dick. Dick for number 6.
Was it spotted?
That actually comes from the word doe. Dick and dog are also from the word doe.
Oh.
I learned that
That's
from
a
watching.
deer. A female deer.
Get on with it.
The term to describe money paid to the holders of shares is a dividend.
Dividend. Number 8. The 2 teams that cricket's county championship that start with the letter D, they are Derbyshire and Durham. Derbyshire and Durham, 1 point each. I've had no idea. As you know what I did last week when I ended up getting 2 teams completely mixed up. I had Derby County and something City, didn't I?
Shh. We were glossing over that. DD for putting water on into the floor of the greenhouse to make the humidity rise is called damping down.
Kathy Clark says 200,000 people voted the Robin as Bird of England. They voted, but it was never declared official.
Yeah, something like 86,000 voted for Boaty McBoatface, and that never happened either.
And again, Carpe Diem, seize the day, make your lives extraordinary is a fantastic film. You're quite right, Jocelyn. It is Dead Poets Society.
Cracking film if you've never seen it.
One of those films where all the actors ended up being very successful in other things.
Yes.
Quite like The History Boys.
Which is one of my pet comments. We found another one that was in the History Boys, but I've forgotten who it was.
Danny Pink.
Oh, Danny Pink, yes, out of Doctor Who. He was in History Boys as well. Round 2 on Disney. I was thinking we could actually do a Bing Crosby round. Do you know the difference between Bing Crosby and Walt Disney? Bing sings and Walt Disney.
You've got about 2 Scottish people going. Right, 11 for Crafty Craig, 18 for Paul, 16 for Claire, 2 not good for Fran. YouTube keeps jumping, says Kathy Clark. Anybody else having problems with YouTube, please let us know. Suzanne got 17.
Yeah, Kathy, it just could be your connection. Maybe it's worth coming out of it and going back into it.
If you are on a PC, the better place to go would be our Twitch. If you go onto all my links on there, you can find our Twitch channel.
Or if your TV has actually got a Twitch connection app on it, because some have now got Twitch on them.
Mine does. Joan got 16,
Bing
Sarah got 14.
Oh, give me a chance.
When it comes up there, I'll leave you to it and you never see it. Read that then. You missed that completely.
Oh, I've not seen the History Boys. History Boys, James Carden, Russell Tovey, Dominic Cooper, the guy who was in Millionaire, Slumdog Millionaire was in there. It was just...
I'm getting excellent connection through our YouTube statistics, so I do apologise if the YouTube is skipping.
Set this off.
Oh, there we go. I've got no idea why it's doing that, unfortunately. It's saying that we're not maintaining enough video. Don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, sorry
20 for the slags. Gangsters currently 20.
Right, let's get with it. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Which film features the song The Circle of Life? Hello from the Sloth, says Karen on YouTube. Hello to you. YouTube keeps freezing.
Is there anything we can do on it?
19 for us. Devon is in the Cricket League. Is it?
Dev Patel, that was it, Joe Sangster. Mr. Grant's not here, or else he would be our resident checker and list all the people who were in there who've become hugely famous.
Is Devon in the County Cricket League? I'm not sure if that's a thing or not.
Yeah, the county, that's what it was, county cricket it was on about.
Yeah, but
Question.
Roy says Devon is in Cricket League. We didn't have Devon as an answer. We had Derbyshire and Durham.
Ooh,
I can double check for you.
Unless Devon's been added in, it's
Yeah.
county cricket. But we'll look at that in the recap and let you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can have that as extra points. Question 2.
Go on.
Question 2. Which of Disney's 7 dwarves is last alphabetically? It won't be Alex because that begins with A.
How dare you? Devon County Club is in the Western Division.
Yeah, but it's not the... those are the ones first class. There we go. Derbyshire and Durham. That's all. They're in a lower status.
I don't know the difference. Would Devon not count then?
No. Devon.
We need to clarify next time that we're looking for first class. My apologies, Roy. For the sake of argument, I think you can have the Devon one because we didn't put it clear enough.
No, it's the county championship. So the county championship would not include those lower ones.
Okay, we'll go for what that says then.
Yeah, we said the county championship. So
Okay.
they would not be in that.
Sorry, Roy, you had the points and now you're taking them away.
Having a hot flood. It's got warm now.
See, people are telling us already now that it's not in the county championship. Oh, dear. We should just let you guys tell them. Anyway, number 3.
Number 3.
Marvel's Black Panther is the king of which fictional African nation? So Marvel's Black Panther is the king of which fictional African nation? Do-do-do-do. Thank you. No thank you, says Roy. Sorry, if it was up to me, I'd have given you the points, but I'm also an idiot and don't know anything about cricket. So you would have been taking advantage of my naivete, as it were. And yes, I did say...
Can someone get that little section and put it on a loop and then put it on the Quiz Actually page, please, of Alex saying that he's an idiot?
If you do that, then I'm going to keep putting pictures of Matt's picture of you saying you're a penis. So be careful.
You've put it up anyway.
Yeah, but I'll keep putting it up. I'll pin it. I'll pin it to the top, son.
We've had some reaction to that one, I can tell you. In the film Shrek, what is the name of Shrek's wife?
Yeah, one of the weird things about when you have a Facebook business group, if you do enough analytics, as in you have enough people following, you start to see some really weird statistics.
Charlie Fowler saying hello from Jeebus and the Rainbow.
Hello, Charlie Fowler. Yeah, basically, we put that picture of our sponge factoid today. And I got a couple of likes. You know, it says that 120 people have seen it or whatever. One person decided to hide all posts from Quiz Actually on their newsfeed. They must have obviously been sick of us. I don't know why Facebook lets us know about these statistics. It was not very nice to know. But yeah, basically someone just said, right, I'm sick of seeing you. They didn't leave the group, they just hid us from their entire newsfeed, which is quite funny.
I just had a message from Ben Taylor coming up on my Twitter saying thank you very much. So that was nice.
We're wrong. That Shrek's actually a DreamWorks animation studio. Unfortunately, not Disney. Well, there you go.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, shocking.
Well, I mean, you know the answer anyway, guys. I'm sure you're not going to feel too let down by the fact that one answer's not strictly Disney. Paul got it correct because he actually knows about nothing but Disney. Right, number 5. Which Smurf falls over a lot and accidentally breaks things? Hopefully that's a Disney.
So I'm getting weird kind of messages coming through.
Ignore them. It is a DreamWorks, yes.
Question number 6.
I haven't left it on for very long.
Oh, have I not? Okay.
No, I've only been on for a second.
God, we did this round at the start of the week, and all these questions seem so old now.
Yeah, this one's definitely Disney. I just double checked. Smurfs are actually owned
I
by
know
Disney.
it is because it's on the Disney Channel, which we've subscribed to, so we can do our Disney quizzes.
Well, obviously we're not paying too much attention because we didn't know Shrek wasn't there.
Yes.
Anyway,
Question 6. Which Disney film would you find Jasper and Horace Baden? I just remembered something as well.
Justin says, I didn't know group owners could tell all of that. I hope I haven't offended anyone in any other groups. I don't think many people care.
Yeah, you've got to dig deep for it to see.
Yeah, and I think if you've got a group of 10,000 people, it's not really the same.
It didn't even tell us who it was, did it?
No, it doesn't tell us who it was. We just know someone did. Smurfs is also DreamWorks. Apparently, according to the internet, the Smurfs are part of the Walt Disney Company.
Yes, on the Disney Channel you get Smurfs.
Hanna-Barbera are owned by Disney, I do believe.
Question number 7, Alex.
Number 7. What is the name of the character voiced by Tom Hanks in Toy Story?
But Jesus, you're loud with that tonight. Nearly took my ear out.
Oh, that's rich. Carol says, mine's okay. I hope, yes, I think you're talking about YouTube. If that's the case, good. But you're very far behind.
Right, question number 8, because I don't think that's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a little more tricky. Which cartoon character plays the ghost of Jacob Marley in Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol?
Mm. You won't believe the amount of weird things that Disney actually owns by just the fact they absorb companies. They actually own Amstrad. For some weird reason, they own Amstrad. There's a big chart you can go online and look at it. It's absolutely bizarre.
That's probably through Fox, because all of Alan Michael Sugar's stuff, which was Amstrad, and it was B Sky B, got bought out by Murdoch.
And Disney owns Fox, don't they? No. Do they? No.
I don't know. It
It
is a trickier one.
It is. Yes, Disney do own Fox because The Simpsons is on Disney Plus as well.
Is it?
Disney's and Simpsons are a Fox
So
property.
that's where it's come from then.
Yeah, that might be the highest one of the lot, I think.
Yeah. Next one is a fun one.
Well, they're all fun. It's a quiz. Number 9. Number 9. Which Disney cartoon character was banned in Finland because he never wore trousers? So think of Disney characters that are male and don't wear trousers. And why would they be banned in Finland? I always like that as well when they did
Oh man, but it's an animal.
yeah, they had that Tom and Jerry. It was just like when they run around without wearing any clothes and they go to the seaside and they're wearing like swimming trunks. It's like, what's the point? Alan Sugar, yes. What did you say?
Alan Michael Sugar.
Because that's where Amstrad isn't. That's what Amstrad means, isn't it?
Yeah. Alan Michael Sugar Trading.
Michael Sugar. I always like the fact that it makes everyone call him Lord Sugar. I wouldn't.
No.
I'd be like,
He
"Oh,
actually doesn't respond unless you actually refer to him as Lord Sugar.
I might do that sometime. If you don't refer to me as Dr. Stack, then I won't talk to you. Or Milud.
Milud.
Yeah. If you don't call me Milud, I'm going to just ignore you.
And finally, question 10. Oh, well, that's fun. And I have seen this one. Starring Angelina Jolie in the title role, which Disney film tells the alternative story of Aurora's villainous mother? That's usually my problem.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
What?
Nothing?
So that is your 10.
And now we go to the recap.
Excuse me, I'll let you see those balls again.
All right. While you're loading up the recap, do you put it against your thing on the score grid, please? You've done it. You saved it.
Well, it's on the desktop, doesn't really matter.
So here we go. Couldn't resist. Oh, slightly too low.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Just fractionally too low.
Very good.
It was a good guess, though. I got it centred right.
Oh boy.
Just go a bit shorter than you actually are.
No, it's hard enough being this small. You should pin the Wonder Woman, Alex, says Xander. Sorry, I didn't read your comment earlier. I did see it.
Round says Sue. Next slide, please.
Next slide, please. I'll let you see those balls again, Jocelyn says, with the eyes. Look at that with a Disney thing behind me. Very fun. Very fun.
It was just that little bit too low. But I got it centred well. That's not bad, is it? When you're doing it blind and you've got to make a guess of it.
I think that's it for me. My throat's gone.
My ears are going to be shattered by the end. Well, this ear anyway is going to be shattered by the end. So I'm going to have a little bit more of the orange chocolate.
The unprofessional eating during the quiz.
Nice.
You've got some things sent to us on there. Is it that one? Nothing to do with the quiz, it's fine. Paul says, can we have Mrs. Shrek for 4? Just kidding. I mean, it's not strictly Disney, so it doesn't really matter, does it now? We've blown it. We've blown it. Excuse me. For round number 3, we have been told that 1 minute's too long, 30 seconds isn't long enough. So round 3, there are going to be 45 seconds long for our Dingbats round. The first 15 seconds of which will be silent. So you can get your first 15 seconds to think, and then the music will accompany it as well.
Just so we can yabber over it, really.
As we do with most things. We'll let this go for another minute or so, and then we're going to go on with the answers and on to round number 3. Posh glass for watermark. No, he's actually on no secco, non-alcoholic prosecco. Fran says why? I don't know.
Why what?
I don't know.
Why am I on this stuff? No secco.
No, I think it was just saying why to something, but I don't know what. I'm curious, do you guys still enjoy participating in quizzes, or is it different since you've been quizmasters? I haven't done a quiz in years.
No, the last time we did one was several years ago.
And we did win, but were denied the win because we were already quizmasters, so they thought it'd be unfair for them for us to win.
It was a company that basically took over a pub. Because we'd already sold out the quiz for Christmas before October, in September that got sold out, didn't it? The Christmas one there. They kept us on. And then literally 3 days before we were about to start up again, they actually got rid of us.
And then they said they could do it better for cheaper, and then lasted about a month, and then was shut down. This is too long, guys, says Mary. Go off and have a brew then. Come back and you'll be in time for the round 3.
Yes.
Karen says, I make a great Mickey. Oh! Right then, so I think that's enough for a recap. Let us put us back to there. And we'll get on with the answers. Okay. Kathy likes this round. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you like it. There's something fun about doing a Disney round. There's just something still magical about Disney.
Joe's Hankster. A lot of them, Pastor, she said, though a lot of them it's a conspiracy. I've got a new trick with conspiracy theorists that troll you on Facebook. Don't argue back, just say, I don't care. You might be right, I just don't care. It winds them up and it stops all arguments.
Mary says, enough time for some to Google. You can Google if you want. You can cheat the entire quiz if you want. That's not the point.
Mary, you could just, if you wanted to be cheating, you could literally say that you got 20 for every single round and not a single person would know. So it doesn't really matter. It's the fact that some people do want this little bit of time to actually work out their answers while they're talking to their friends online. So we give them enough time to actually do it properly.
Right, so number 1 was which film features the song The Circle of Life? It's, of course, The Lion King. I was once on a plane and the French pilot announced himself as Leon King and he got a laugh. I don't think he realised. He was like, I am your pilot, I am a Leon King. He was great.
Which of the 7 dwarves is last alphabetically? It's not Alex. It's Sneezy.
YouTube's really unstable tonight. I have seen it on the live stream and it's not coming through 100%. I will have a quick diagnostic of that when we're finished. If I start messing with things now, I'll probably end up cancelling the quiz, so I don't want to do anything like that. If it is bad, you might have to come back to Facebook or go on our Twitch. I would recommend Twitch over Facebook. There you go. If you Google, the only people you're cheating are yourselves and everybody who takes scoring seriously. Exactly. Number 3. Marvel's Black Panther is the king of Wakanda. Wakanda forever. It's fine on Twitch, says Bev. Go and join Bev on Twitch. Her and Paul are lonely on Twitch, I think. How do I make my text smaller so I can see comments? I'm not sure, Joe. Depends what you're viewing on. Number 4.
What is the name of Shrek's wife? It is the wonderful Fiona.
Fiona. Created by the brilliant Elton John, Circle of Life, says Xander. Indeed. Did a lot of Disney songs. El Dorado as well, I think. Number 5. Which Smurf falls over a lot and accidentally breaks things? It's the blue one.
It's the obvious one.
It's Clumsy Smurf.
Kick yourselves if you didn't get that one. No, you cannot have Mrs. Shrek. 2 and 3. 2 was Sneezy. 3 was Wakanda.
Wakanda. Number 6.
Which film would you find Jairus?
The Goblin King.
Jasper and Horace Baden. It is, of course, 101 Dalmatians.
That's weird.
They're Cruella's little sidekicks.
The blue one. Number 7. What is the name of the character voiced by Tom Hanks? It is, of course, Woody. Woody. Fun fact, all the voices for anything that's not the films is actually Tom Hanks' brother. So all the toys, all the video games, all the TV spots, it's actually Tom Hanks' brother doing all the voices.
What, in Toy Story?
Yeah. Apart from the films, which is Tom Hanks, but all the rest is his brother.
Cartoon character playing Jacob Marley in Mickey's Christmas Carol is Goofy.
Number 4 again was Fiona, Fran. Chris Linzel on YouTube says, it was introduced to a pilot called Buck Rogers. Said, really? Can you please wish Frank a happy birthday for yesterday? Happy birthday for yesterday, Frank.
Happy birthday.
From your friend Sam on YouTube. You could be your husband, I don't know. I'm just going to say, Sam, that you're his friend, I don't know. T. Hanks for that, says Bertie.
Oh, dear. And number 9.
Which Disney character was banned in Finland because he never wore trousers? It's Donald Duck. I don't think he's still banned there now.
I think they might have got over it.
Yeah, he might have modernised a bit. Anyway. Frank has a lot of friends, says Bev. Frank seems like a nice guy, so I'm not surprised.
And starring Angelina Jolie. Her villainous mother was Maleficent.
Brilliant TV with Tom Hanks' son Colin. It's Life in Pieces. Colin Hanks is a fantastic actor. Not resting on the merits of his father either. He does get the roles because he's very good at them. So Maleficent for 10. Okay. That's that. Let's jump back to the intermission screen. I'm going to pause the music for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause. Let us know your scores, guys. What's up? Well done. Recap on all answers. YouTube unstable, says Kathy. I will do that.
I'll quickly do that while you get everything else ready.
Okay.
So 1 was The Lion King. 2 was Sneezy. 3 was Wakanda. 4 was Fiona. 5 was Clumsy Smurf. 6, 101 Dalmatians. 7 was Woody. 8 was Goofy. 9 was Donald Duck. And 10 was Maleficent.
Oh, some good scores there. We've got... Sorry, Joan. 10 points. We're rubbish as Disney. We're rubbish at Disney as we are at films. 10's nothing to shake at, you know. If you're not a fan of the films, to get half of them still good.
Sarah's got 20.
Suzanne also. Roy.
And Roy.
Thanks to Fleur and Alec.
And Claire got 14.
18 for Mary. 14 for Crafty Craig. Fiona and Carol. Bev got 20. Paul says, for a round we don't like, we did all right. 20. Well, there you go.
That's not all right. That's damn good.
16 out of 20 for Fran, 20 for the Cheeky Slags, and a rare 20/20 for Friends of Kilo. Well, I think that's a good sign that people are going to really enjoy our Disney quiz that we're going to do later on in the year. Yeah. Fun fact, Marvel's part of Disney. And March is marvellous. Okay. Have we gone more orange?
Slightly.
Ah, beautiful. Right, so... on to round number 3. Round number 3 is the wonderful world of... Dingbats.
Please make sure you put how many felt balls you think are in the jar into your score grid.
It just ended. It just closed.
Well, that was weird.
That was very weird. Why did it do that?
The slides are there.
Yeah, no, it just closed.
Well, how bonkers is that?
That's very strange.
Well, we get to get the music again.
Yeah, once again, it's time for...
And thank you to a person whose middle name is Anne for a donation. And my phone's just suddenly started playing up as well now.
Good God.
This
right.
is weird.
Okay, so this round works similar to that TV game show catchphrase, in which there's a dodgy picture that we have made, and all you have to do is guess the word, the phrase, the saying from what you see. As always...
Or even a song.
Yes. But as always, it does take a special kind of person to get all these right. So if you do find yourself not getting a lot of them, then you are normal.
Yes.
Okay?
It's just the ones that get them all are weird.
Yes.
They're basically on my level, and that must be weird.
Indeed. Right, so I don't think they're overly hard, but again, we're of that mindset, but we'll see how you go. So here we go with your first one. And you've got...
Say what you see.
Indeed. You've got 45 seconds. When it gets to 30, that's when the countdown music will start. YouTube has totally crashed. What on earth is going on? It's fine on our end here.
It's saying there could be buffering going on, but it's... And we're looking at numbers. Numbers are still up. If we go back to the numbers, Alex, we've still got most people still in.
Yeah.
It's not... The numbers haven't changed much. There's been a slight dip. There's a few of you dropped out, but not many, according to the analytics, or whatever the word is.
Well, I'll try and get to the bottom of it. I'll make sure that for tomorrow, especially, it's all working correct. Okay, so there you go. I'll give you a couple of seconds to finalise your answer, just in case you're playing across separate households. Thank you very much for that donation we just received.
That said, thanks, guys. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend to you too. Beth says YouTube's still on. It might be a localised thing, I'm not sure. Okay, so what have you got there? You've got Macbeth,
Which is...
a play,
And underneath it is...
2 words.
Saying. Saying.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a play on words. Play on words. Buffering, but it's still okay. I'm so sorry, guys, on YouTube.
We've never had this before.
No, I'm not sure why. And it would happen the day before we've got a big charity thing planned, wouldn't it?
Mm.
We're in YouTube.
And
In Cornwall, and it's fine. Maybe a local issue. I don't know.
So, yeah, just generally, for those of you on YouTube, can you just say, if it has been totally okay for you, just say YT okay. So I can just see if it is a localised issue somewhere.
You do that whenever you want. Don't have to do it yet, guys.
No.
Okay, moving on. Number 2.
Number 2, which is this one. Oh, I like this one. I came up with this idea, and he went mad with it.
Here we go. Here's number 2. What do you think this is?
What could that be?
Stop the press. She's back, says Joe.
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale. Okay, for them. Okay. Charlie Fowler, first time on the quiz, really enjoying it. Thank you very much, Charlie.
Well, welcome to the quiz. Everyone say hello to Charlie, please.
And it's not the usual Charlie, it's a different, new Charlie. Bit flaky, but still working. Been a bit bumpy, says Karina. Bertie says, if YouTube goes a bit wafty, we pop out and back in and it works. That tends to be the usual thing. YouTube very behind Facebook. Well, that's brand new.
Yeah, it's usually the other way around.
Paul on Twitch, you're not quite right with that one.
Jackie says, long story, but I'm on Facebook and YouTube. No problems with YouTube. So I do think somewhere our signal going out is okay. It's somewhere local that's slowing things down.
Yeah, it might be that your nearest server may have problems. You might be bouncing off a different localised server. Okay, so number 2, what is that? It is a big ocean ship, also known as a...
liner.
And it's covered in...
eyes.
It is an...
eyeliner.
Yeah.
which is a big running joke in Once Upon a Time, because Captain Hook is referred to as Guy Liner because he's got eyeliner all the time.
No, it's not a Rachel Charlie situation, Joe. It's a brand new Charlie, I think. The other Charlie's apparently has got other plans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Oh, I like this one.
This is a wordy one. Here we go. What do you think this one is? Look carefully. YouTube's fine for Kelly Marie Newlands.
Yeah, it does seem that the YouTube problem is local to you who are actually having problems. Because everyone else is getting it okay.
Yeah, I've tried all sorts to streamline the quiz. It's just one thing over the other. Show that specifically the Titanic.
No.
1 point for I, says Sarah.
Oh, we've got a request. We've got a request coming in on YouTube. Please, can Alex hit Mike with Thor's hammer, please? Well, I don't know who Mike is that you're going to hit.
Oh, I'm gonna get my hammer. I thought it was related to the 7 Seas. C. It's good guess, but not right. As Roy Walker used to say, it's good, but it's not right. It's good, but it's not right.
Who's doing it these days? Is it Stephen
Mulhern, yeah. I love Stephen Mulhern. He's so funny. Right, so what have you got there? You've got A, crim, and letter L. So that is crim in al. Criminal. They're not going to get any better, guys. I don't know.
You know what my sense of humour's like?
Do I get a point for liner? I mean, it is a line. It's not explained that it is a... All right, 1 point for I, 1 point for liner for number 2.
You're always being generous. It's in a generous mood.
It's only because I'm having fun tonight.
Boaty McBoatface.
My apologies, I've got the name wrong. Can Alex hit his co-host with Thor's hammer? That dingbat previously hurt, says Xander. You are quite right. Number 4.
Number 4.
Oh, this is your favourite one.
Is it? Oh, yes. I came up with this one.
Here we go. I am feeling generous, Bev. You've caught me on a good day.
No, you weren't generous with me earlier on today. Really on it, he was.
And your music.
I think this is my favourite one of them all, actually.
If you like these dingbats, there will be more tomorrow.
Yes, we've got more tomorrow. Some crackers tomorrow.
If you got liner, what did you think all the eyes were, says Bertie? That's a good point.
Xander's put that dingbat previously hurt. Oh, Lord.
I think Xander knows what this is. That's why he's saying, oh, Lord. All right, so explain what we've got there.
Right. Well, you've got a clock without any hands on it and a no sign against that. And then you've got 2 toilets, or better known as to lose. It is no time to lose.
All right, that is good. I will admit that is good. Carol loves this one. Yes, this is one of the ones I'll accept. As bad as it is, it's a very good one. It's a bad good. All right, moving on.
You smiled when I told you that's what I wanted your graphics to be.
Okay, this one I think might be the trickiest, as it is very esoteric.
Yes. You've got to break it. All I'll say is break it down.
Here we go. Sue says she's tuned into these tonight. She's got a mind on.
Oh.
But she says, no, wait. No, God, I'm not saying that. 4 is very good, says Roy. Yes, it was one of Mark's all-time betters, that one. No time to pee. Still. No time to pee. That's not really a saying, is it?
No.
No time to lose, you do say. Linda said she just got it just in time on YouTube for the previous one.
This one is a trickier one, but as I say, break it down.
I have slightly changed the colours as well, just so you can see it. Mary says she loves dingbats and anagrams. Anagrams are one of those things that people either get or they don't.
Yeah,
it really is. It's one of those, you either get it or you don't.
We tend not to, even in the pub quizzes, we tend to do them very, very rarely, anagrams, because they are really diversive.
Especially if you're dyslexic, you've got no chance.
Well, no, you might stand a better chance.
Maybe. Okay, so number 5.
Sorry, that's a terrible thing to say.
Number 5, so what have you got there? You've got NO, so no, you've got an X, 2 Qs, an IV, which is the Roman for 4. So it is no excuse for it.
No excuse for it.
Xander says, these are clever but hurt. Yes, that is true. They're good, yeah. They don't get...
It's just my mind.
Yeah, they don't get better. They just stay consistently terrible, and also you go after the couple and you're like...
I'm waiting until we get to number 7.
Yeah, I made 2 versions of number 7. I'm happy with the one that we did pick. All right.
Number 7, what is this one? Slightly easier, I think, this one.
Number 6, here we go. They are good and got them all between us so far, says Bev, but that's good. Again, if you got all of these correct, it's not I don't know, it's not important that you do get them all correct, as long as you have fun.
If you're enjoying getting them right or groaning at not getting them right, that's all that matters.
Chris on YouTube says, we get... you might have to type that again, I can't quite decipher what you've said.
We get be, no and for it. I'm not sure what that one is, Christopher. Do you want to reword it for us? I can have a little bit more of my truffle. So you can't eat them too quick. Well, he did, but you can't generally eat them too quick because they are really they're moreish, but quite.
And that shallot, says Paul on Twitch. Indeed, that should have been our last question, shouldn't it?
Mm.
We missed a trick there. So what's that? Very easy. It's a spring, and what's a shallot? It's a type of onion.
Spring onion.
Spring onion.
What do you call spring onions in America, though? They don't call them spring onions.
Scallions.
Scallions.
Yeah, it wouldn't really work for the Americans, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, Jocelyn.
But again, Jocelyn has a lot of English friends, so she probably knows that one.
Yeah, she does.
Number 7. Number 7.
Oh, here we go.
Right.
Number 7 is that. Just to make it clear, that person is Marty Pello. Singer Marty Pello.
We got no and for it. Can we have 1 point? No and for it.
We got most. If you're going to give them for line, though.
No and for it. 1 point. Yeah, no and for it, because you got the gist of what was actually on the screen. No and for it, I'll give you 1 point. How many chocolates do you have left? We've actually got 3 boxes, I think.
We've got 3 boxes in total. There's 6 in a box. So, and we will have had 3 between us today. So you do the maths. Well, I had that cherry one that you didn't like, the thought of, because you don't like cherries, which was lovely. It's great Valentine's Day, because you can actually get them sent to someone else as well.
Okay. I made a previous version of this with just a lot of water, and I thought, nah, this is good. So number 7, of course, Marty Pello being a member of
Wet.
So it is wet behind the ears. Again, if you didn't know who Marty Pello was, you were probably SOL with that one. But
he's not. He's been replaced as lead singer by someone out of Hearsay or X Club 7 or somewhere like that.
Thank you, Boaters. I actually think Marty Pello did the singing for the retour of Jeff Lynne's War of the Worlds. I think he was the singer in it. Very good show that was. Number 8.
What's 8?
Oh, number 8.
Yeah, this one. Wait, I actually came up with this one today, didn't I? We thought, we'll throw this in.
Nice and simple. Ear, says Kathy Clark. Love number 7, says Joan. And that's your 30 seconds.
And if you didn't get number 7, I bet you were wishing you were lucky.
Sandra on YouTube had just said, oh my good God. Took me ages to get that pin to look right.
And Xander, as I know you're going to be watching the Doctor Who one, we have got Doctor Who Dingbats on Sunday.
We had to... I can't read that out, but yes. Sorry, Jocelyn, you were almost there. The detective skills weren't up to snuff on that one, unfortunately. Marty Pello did it. Alex, we saw it, says Caroline. Good. Yeah, I originally just had the word wet, and I thought that's not good enough. That's funny. All right, so number 8. What's that? It's a crib, otherwise known as a
cot.
And what's it on top of?
Some wool.
So it is cotton wool. Cotton wool for number 8. Roy Walker, eat your heart out. These are brilliant. Number 9. Ooh, this might be my favourite.
Yeah?
just because it's logically quite funny. Number 9, just say what you see. Is a band? I don't know. Marty Powell played George Herbert, that was it.
Speaking of bands, I've come across a new single out next week, which we would have put up as a video, if it wasn't for the noise problems we got, called The Underclass. And it's called This Is The One. Heard it on the Premium Blend radio show yesterday. Absolutely fantastic new single.
We had Cradle of Filth because knitting is filth and thought it was a cradle, so 30. The amount of points you had to join to get that one.
Yeah, it was a bit esoteric, wasn't it?
Kathy Clark says game. I'm not sure what you mean. Make sure you don't give any possible clues away, though, whenever you say things like that. Paul says, OMG, just got this one. I think you might have read that a bit late, sorry. So, number 9, what is that? It's is.
And how many are there of them?
There are 10.
So it is.
10 is. Paul just put 40 love. Yes. So it is tennis for number 9 because it's 10 is. And finally, number 10.
Again, we thought of this one recently, didn't we?
I actually drew it first on my tablet, which is something I don't normally do. Dingbats is not my thing. That's fine, Fran. Dingbats isn't a lot of people's things, but...
Other rounds are not rounds that you like are not what other people like as well. So it's always a mixed bag each time. What's that one?
That took me an unbelievably long time to do as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just couldn't figure it out. Oh my God, says Jocelyn Rose. Yeah, that's how I think when Mike comes up with them and tells me what to draw. I have
It's
to
just
think,
my
oh my God.
It's just my sick mind. It's the ones that he rejects that are the best.
They're just too much sometimes.
They're funny, but they're just that little bit too hard sometimes. And he says, no, that's going to be too hard.
Yeah, some of these can get quite difficult as it is. If you're not that kind of person to grasp these things quickly.
It just says a long word, esoteric, that is. Esoteric is one of my favourite words.
Do you know what the longest word in the dictionary is? Elastic.
No. Longest. Because that's what I was just going to respond to before you came up with yours.
I'm terrible at them, but I love hearing the answer, says Jocelyn. Well, there you go. Okay, number 10, what is that? It is a head split into 4 segments.
And if you split something into 4 segments, you are splitting them into what?
Quarters. Head quarters, to be exact. I thank you.
What's this made of?
We have 2 answers for 10. Please tell me the clean one, Bertie. All right. So again, make sure you have your felt balls finalised. I'll put them back up there for you.
Yes, because in the break of the next round, we're going to be putting them in order. So you need them by the end of the questions on the next round.
Forehead. Ooh. Forehead.
Ooh, I quite like that.
I'll give you forehead, Bev. Or face hair. Foreskin. No. Div head and forehead were our answers. Yeah, I will accept forehead. Yes, I'll accept forehead. 18 for Noskis. Well done. You brought it back up after your Disney round. Splitting headache.
No, because it was the chin as well. You didn't. We split the bottom bit as well.
Crafty Craig got 8. Congratulations, you are normal. Paul got 18.
Div head, because you did that. Funny, but not getting you any points.
Bev Swan and Suzanne Haslam, you are both very strange people. 20 points. Crazy. Okay, so that was your round. I'm going to jump us back to there, and we're on to our 4th and final round.
Paul, Paul isn't able to put it onto the score grid. He's going to... We've always said you've got to put it on the score grid, though. Paul, just tell us what your guess is, and we'll put it on the score grid for you then if you're really struggling.
I believe your loser just procrastinate, if that's anything to go by. Let's pop you back there.
Because virtually everybody else has put the scores in.
You're waiting for Jamie's Giants. That's the only team that haven't got their felt ball guess on there now. Jamie's Giants. You've got a few more minutes to get that on there, please.
How are we doing on time? Oh, we're slightly ahead, aren't we, on time?
Team effort must think like you guys. Yes, you poor people. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to let you do the first 3 questions because I haven't brought the ticket down with the amount on.
Suzanne says, what time is the quiz tomorrow night? It's the exact same time as tonight. It will be at 7:45.
Yeah, we keep it. So the only one that we're changing the times on any of our quizzes is where kids are involved, which will be the Disney quizzes, but also the Harry Potters.
415 for Paul. I believe, where are you? You're not on there, are you? No, losers just procrastinate. There we go. And you've said, sorry, 415. Oop, 450. Sarah, what would you like to have on there? Let me know. Your team name and your guess, please. Bobby Sketty Bits 389. Bobby Sketty Bits 389. Alright. Don't do this for everybody, Paul, you know, you're special. We've got 16, 14, and 12. Okay. Chinny reckon? Ooh, the winners are back. Okay, so you're on there. Wonderful. Right.
I got the tea card.
Good. Paul says, thanks, I think. You are welcome. Okay, let me see where else goes. There it is. Right, actually, I'm going to pause the music because Mark is going to explain this to you.
Yes.
So, round number 4. Round number 4 is... Big Sketty Bits. What? Bobby's Big Sketty Bits, Sarah. Okay, so round number 4.
So this is how this round is played, in case you're new to the quiz. With this round, you decide how many points you want for each question, having heard the question. 0, 1, or 2 points. If you get the question right, that is how many points you will get for it. However, if you get the question wrong, that is how many points you will lose. So if you know you've definitely got it right, give yourself, say that you're going to go for 2 points and you'll get maximum points when it's correct. If you haven't got a Scoobies or you're not sure, it's up to you, but you can go on 0 points. That way you won't lose any points whatsoever. But if you're not sure, if we've given you a multiple choice or you're not sure whether you're right or not, it's up to you how many points you gamble with, 0, 1 or 2. If it's a person's name, you must give us first name and surname, unless it's someone like Madonna or Rihanna who's known by a single name. There are no half points in this round.
Yeah, so you need to be fully correct with your answers, otherwise they will be marked as wrong.
Yeah, you're either right or wrong in this round.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that should be all right.
I think so too. Thank you very much, Bobby's Baggy Bits.
Your donations, thank you very much.
I know you would like me to read that out, so there you go. I'm going to do odds.
Well, it's better than the other week when they had me reading something rude out.
Mike Cooch, who's hairy. Right, number 1. Who plays Sherlock Holmes in the BBC latest version? So the one that, you know, the synonymous one. So who plays Sherlock Holmes in the BBC version? When we're done with online quizzing, will you want to collect our answer sheets? We have them all from day one, doodles and all. Well, that's nice. Send us pictures of them at the very least.
Yes.
I'd like to see that.
Question number 2. Or okay, plenty of time. On which street is the New York Stock Exchange?
Jocelyn Rose says, Sarah, how did you come up with that name? Yes, Sarah, explain that to her. How did you come up with that name?
I don't understand.
That's a rabbit hole and a half.
Question 3.
Number 3. Which radio show's premise is that the panellists have 60 seconds to speak on a given subject without hesitation, repetition, or deviation?
You hesitated there,
I did.
so you won't get any points.
You call me out on that one. So which radio show's premise, I don't know why the apostrophe's backwards, that's bizarre, is that the panellists have 60 seconds to speak on a given subject without hesitation, repetition, or deviation? Not sending pictures, it'll take ages to get the photos developed. Snappy snaps aren't open at the moment. Okay.
Shall I say what had us read out? I don't know what we read out.
I don't know.
Remember,
Paul number 1 says, do I have to spell his name right?
just coming up. What was I going to say? How many points do you want for that question? Remember, if you get it right, that's how many points you'll get. If we get it wrong, that's how many points we'll take away.
Bev says double points for correct spelling. You can't don't be doing that. That's what Sarah always likes to do.
No. I'm the world's worst at spelling. There are no negatives or positives for getting the spelling correct.
Except when we tell you. Sometimes we do want the spelling. Very rarely we'll ask for the spelling.
See, even George can't spell.
Nope.
Question 4. Oh, God. What uniquely specify... Will you stop doing this? What uniquely specialised profession traditionally uses a piscatory ring? I have no idea. Move it on.
Claire, let us know how you pronounce it. You might be nearby to them. Oh, what ring, says Paul? A piscatory ring. Piscattery? I don't know.
That sounds even worse.
I have lovely rosy cheeks tonight. I've always got flushed cheeks. And we have a filter on the camera so we don't look too pale because we don't go out.
Yeah, I'm slightly red. I'm a bit more orange tonight, I've noticed.
I would take off the filter so you can see our pale faces, but that's revealing too much, I think. Bobby is from EastEnders. We used to be called Bobby Did It. And a sket is because someone said it the other day and we haven't heard it since we were a teenager. And bits because it sounds funny. Yes.
Or rude.
Indeed. So a piscatory ring, a very unique, specialised profession. Very, very unique. What?
It's just where you said it. Thank you from the Eastbourne Massive.
Fran says, it's a bit quiet with Bertie tonight. I know, isn't it a blessing? Okay. Two my favourite two guys. Thank you very much for your donation. So much. Number 5. What W comes before back, arch, and spin? So what W comes before back, arch, and spin? I had to look that up then. I completely didn't know. Thank you so much for your donations tonight, guys. There's been about 10 or 12 of you? So thank you so much. That's 10 or 12 of people who've done that. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. As we said, if you think the quiz is worth a couple of quid, please send it our way. It really does add up for us.
When we did the New Year's Eve quiz, there was a lot of you that either gave £1 or £2, and it made, because there was so much, it was like 5 times as many people gave on the New Year's Eve quiz. And as I say, mainly it was £1 or £2 that you gave us. And that made such a difference, just all of you doing it. It really did make a difference.
We were very, very grateful for the New Year's Eve quiz. We started our new year in a very nice step. It was so kind.
Yeah. But as I say, it literally was the fact that just so many people gave, rather than... We have got people who can be very generous to us, but that's just a very, very small number, and that doesn't build up to much.
Yeah.
Although it is incredibly welcome. Thank you.
Any donation is really appreciated. No matter how small you think it is, it will make a difference to us.
Especially after the tax bill. Yes. Question 6. How is Dick Grayson better known?
Dick Grayson.
There's a club starting between Jocelyn and Sarah on there.
Paul says he has 2 names, I guess. True. Go for the one that... yes.
Don't be pedantic about it.
Go for the one that most people know. Number 7. Number 7, is it true or false? Is it real or did Mark make it up? Number 7, true or false? The majority of the world's E. coli bugs actually help people to stay healthy. Is it true or false? The majority of E. coli bugs help people to stay healthy.
Am I being truthful when I put that in the database, or am I just making something up to try and mislead you?
We'll send you a wee Scottish goodie bag, says Claire. Ooh. That sounds good. A wee Scottish goodie bag. Paul, no, it's okay, Paul. It's fine. You have the unique position on there that you can actually say more than Facebook because there's not a lot of people in the chat. So you might get away with a couple more things. But just want to make sure we don't give any clues away at all. That's all. Doesn't matter how small it is. Quite, says Bertie. Thou doth protest too much. Only me and Bev. She always wins, says Paul.
Oh. Question 8. For our Welsh viewers. Is it me or you? Me, isn't
Are
it?
there any Welshes in the... Any Welshes? Any Welsh people?
That's a bit strong, isn't it? Welshies.
No, I didn't mean to say that. I said any Welsh people.
You said any Welsh? You did say any Welshies.
Yes, I know. By mistake.
Big mistake.
Are there any Welshies in the chat? Welshies unite.
Welshies Gate. How many national parks are there in Wales? 3, 6 or 10?
And that is according to nationalpark.gov. I had a chum called Dick Grayson, and I convinced myself that he... Paul is 99% English, 1% Irish.
I'm quarter Irish. That makes you an eighth.
My friend Dan got an Irish passport when Brexit happened. He was like, bye. Because he's half Irish.
Technically I can. I'm thinking you can as well.
Ooh. He became famous since he died 10 years ago. That's bleak. Charlie Farrell just says yes.
Number 9.
Oh, Charlie Farrell's a Welsh person. A Welshie.
Oh, right, I get you.
Good. We've got one Welshie. I don't know if that's an offensive term or not. If it is, I'm sorry.
Bertie, that's just too much.
Number 9. Which South Yorkshire football club play their home games at Oakwell?
Oh, that's a tricky one.
So which South Yorkshire football club play their home games at Oakwell?
Remember, if you get it right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, we take the points away. So how many points do you want to go against this question? 0, 1 or 2? Remember, if you go 0, you can't lose. You don't get any points, but you can't lose any either.
Sorry, I had to do a very big yawn. No one wants to see the inside of my mouth. Paul's favourite place to go. Oh, dear God, Joe. Is there something funny about my name? Biggest. Dickus?
You got me coughing again, and I've not coughed for a long, long time.
Says pubs. What are they?
Yes.
And number 10.
Number 10. Which year 2000... Let's start again. I'm just reading it blank without getting the context. Which year 2000 single word movie title starred Guy Pearce about a man suffering from short-term memory loss?
Was that on purpose? Okay. Yeah, so it's a single word movie. That's the title. And it starred Guy Pearce.
Came out in 2000.
Paul says, OMG, I've forgotten. Horror.
I got there before you.
But I have lovely tonsils. I don't know.
I'm
Let's not find out.
I'm not even going to go with the next line to that.
Let's not find out.
Hello, Sarah. I'm in trouble.
Apparently they were told not to laugh in that scene for real. Whether it's true or not, I don't actually know. I think it would be harder for you not to laugh, which would come across as more genuine, I think. Really, his cricket club clap had it embroidered on it. Really? Come on. Right, okay. That is your 10. We're going to move on to your recap.
While the recap's on, we're going to disappear while we sort out the felt balls.
So yes, we'll put the recap on and we'll disappear. So get that recap ready.
Well, while that's on, once we've got that sorted, we'll do the felt balls to work out
Yes.
who gets the points.
So we'll see you in just a second.
That's weird, because we can actually see number 1. Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
there you go. Sorry, guys.
back, and
Hello.
We'll talk over the recap while we're doing it, I think.
Yes. Sorry that we weren't talking. We just want to make sure everything got sorted properly. I'll put the donate button there. Okay, so let's do the felt ball guess. Don't forget, if you are the closest without going over, you get 3 points. Second closest is 2 points. Third closest is 1 point. If you get it exactly right, you do get a whopping 5 points. But if you get it but one over, you do get nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a different thing.
Okay.
What are you like tonight?
I don't know. That actually hurt.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Right. Go on, shout some numbers out at me.
69. 32. 141.
Under
Right, so a portrait of clock at midnight, 343.
is under.
Chinny Reckon, 352, as well as the number 32 and the cat's whiskers and the hungry hogs.
Under. I'm just liking the comment from Bev, high on chocolate. It probably is, actually. They are like that.
355 for Kerno, checking in.
Under.
One unicorn plus 2. 358.
Is over.
Oh. So the closest with 355 is Kerno. I'll get your score on there.
So they get 3.
So they get 3, you get 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1.
Why have you put it in the wrong column?
I don't know. Why do you talk like that, sir? I don't know. Right, there you go. So Kerno get 3 points, Hungry Hogs, Cat Whiskers, number 32 and Chinny Reckon get 2, and Pot for the Cock at Midnight get 1.
Hey!
Put that in your bonus column. Mary and Steve are getting 352, but you didn't get it on the score sheet, unfortunately. We have to count it on there.
Yeah, that's why we said if you really can't get on the score sheet, let us know. And
Yeah.
we'll put it up for you.
We'll put it up for you. Right, but you did get 352, so you could have got 2 points on that one. Not that you're playing for points. No one really is. Okay, so that's it for that one. Right, let's get us back to that one. And I think it's ready for us to go through the answers.
Are we on time? Oh, perfect time.
55 past. Okay, let's get that there. Get me papers sorted. Right.
You do odds, I do evens.
Okie dokie. It's a freaky under, says Bev on Twitch. Under.
Under.
Alright.
It's been a while since I've had that shouted across the street to me.
It's been a while since you've been out.
Because I haven't been out.
Yes. Okay, here we go with the answers. So, who plays Sherlock Holmes? I don't know why I said that. In the BBC latest version is, of course, Benadryl Cabbage Patch.
Just because Fran's come up with a suggestion, which we normally do ask, for next week, rounds that begin with the letter E. Let us know what you want. Thanks, Fran. That was well pointed out. Let us know what E rounds you want for next week.
By gum.
The New York Stock Exchange, of course, is on Wall Street.
Earth. Fair enough, Mary. If you can't get the score sheet next time, just tell us your team name and how many balls you want, and we'll just count that. You don't have to put your scores on for
It's like we did from Paul on Twitch because he couldn't get on it.
All round start with E. Sarah will lose her mind, says Paul. Number 3. Which radio show's premise is that panellists have 60 seconds to speak on a given subject without hesitation, repetition, or deviation? Paul Merton is especially very good at this show. It is just a minute. Presented by the late, great Nicholas Parsons.
Indeed.
Who didn't miss an episode for, 47 years? 46 years? Only because he was ill once. Einstein, Edinburgh from Claire, typical. Entertainers, Maria, Evolution for Sarah.
Extraterrestrials, I like that.
Edible things, Egypt, eggs, ergonomics, education. Exciting rounds, Anna. Well, they are all exciting rounds. M&M, says Julia.
Number 4. What uniquely specialised profession traditionally uses that ring? It is so unique that only one person in the world has it.
It's also known as the Ring of the Fisherman. It is the Pope. It is part of the Pope's regalia, officially.
It's the ring that you kiss. Stop it. Emojis. Oh, I like that one.
Emojis. I've had an emoji round for a long time. Yes.
Emojis are definitely in.
Write emojis down. We're going to have an emojis round. I've been working on that for ages. Emojis, film round.
Esporn, says Julie.
Elephants. E-lags. Is that flags with an E, Bertie? Eurovision, says Caroline.
Oh, I like that as well.
Oh dear. That'll be your round then. Right, number 5. What W comes before back, arch and spin? It is wheel. Wheel back, wheel arch, wheel spin. Wheelie.
Dick Grayson, better known as Robin.
Of Batman and Robin. Pope isn't exactly a profession.
He is.
It is. It's a job. It's a job title. Anything with an E, says Anne. I like that. Number 7. True or false? The majority of the world's E. coli bugs help people to stay healthy. It is, in fact, true. Mostly it helps people stay healthy. It produces the vitamin K2. But certain strains can also cause illness. Obviously, that's why E. coli is prevalent in hospitals and things like that. Richard has just asked what an emoji is, says Claire. Not for you next Friday, then, I don't think.
Just tell him.
The emoji round, like the one in House of Games. I need to watch that show. People talk about it all the time. Extraterrestrial. Out of this world.
How many national parks are there in Wales? There are just the 3.
Pembrokeshire Coast, Snowdonia, and the Brecon Beacons. X-Men, says Maria. That's good. Events. These are all coming out to be really goodies. I didn't think.
I'm writing all these down, by the way.
Number 9. Which South Yorkshire football club play their home games at Oakwell? It is Barnsley.
Barnsley?
Barnsley.
Do you know what this is?
What?
It's a Barnsley chop.
Envelope, says Sarah, as my name on Call of Duty is Envelope. And finally, number 10. The 2000 single-word movie title that starred Guy Pearce about a man suffering from short-term memory loss was
I don't remember this one.
Memento. It was the first big film from Christopher Nolan.
All right.
And finally, question number 10. Which year 2000?
I mean, Guy Pearce did well for himself from being the sort of thick guy in Neighbours years and years ago to being an A-lister in Hollywood.
A wheelback is a type of chair, Kathy. I will even show you a picture. If I can get the thing to work. Yes. Is it Kathy that said it? Yes, a wheelback. I will show you the picture. 1 second. A wheelback is...
You put it on that one.
No. I could put it on that one, I guess. Oh, it's a JFF. What? Oh, for the love of Christ. It's a type of chair, one with a fancy back.
Basically, it's got a curved back to it, and the spokes coming down to a central point. Also, you can wheel back something. So if you go back on something, you take it back to as it originally was. You wheel back as well.
Fleur just said, Alec just said about the E. coli, good in the bum, not in the mouth. I mean, you're not wrong, but did you have to say it?
My favourite COVID comment this week is
Thank you very much, Paul.
That some nation or other have created a new test which is far more effective for COVID, but it's a bum test.
Wonderful. 80s music with an E. Ah, okay, you did that. -4 in the last round, 14 in total, said Fran. Sorry you got -4. It's a chair with a wheel forming at the back of the chair, usually a big one with arms. There you go.
Can you put that one in?
I'm going to give it a try. I think it's a JPEG, that'll work. There you go, that's a wheelback. A wheelback chair.
Wheelie?
Yeah, wheelie. That's a wheelback chair, there you go. Was back to the chat there. 69 altogether, says Suzanne. Bertie will be jealous. China did that test.
What are your scores, Sarah, so we can put them in for you?
Yes, please. Bobby's Bits, let us know. 49 in total, said Fiona. Again, guys, no matter what your score is, as long as you had full, that's the only thing that matters. You can get full marks, you can get 0 marks. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we got
one bit.
14,
14?
20, 19, 12.
65 in total. Right, I'm going to give it 1 minute and we're going to get the scores in order. Okay.
I shall have a quick look at the... not on that.
Time to head off, says Paul.
Quick look at the PayPal.
Thank you very much for donating, Paul. It's a pleasure to see you on Twitch as well. Propping up the numbers. And Bev. Thanks, guys, as always. Have a great weekend. As always. Well done, Bev. Thank you very much. 16 for Fleur. I mean, the E. coli comment. That's one for the highlight reel, isn't it? Gangster's got 80. First time for everything. There you go. Never give up hope.
And that's not being able to hear properly either.
I know, you did well.
Just turn your sound off in future.
We can't get people to wash their hands or wear masks. Not fair to make doctors go anywhere near their arses. Fair enough. Quite right, sir. I don't even drink and I can't type properly, says Beth. With me, it's always either I've got really fat fingers or I'm doing it too quick when I'm not on the phone.
Bev, you can type properly. Because the word's there.
Easter, says Sam on YouTube. Around on Easter.
I'll write that down.
But that could be due for Easter though, wouldn't they, really? Earthquakes. That's oddly specific. See you Monday, Fran.
Yeah, it's going to be not many questions we're going to get on earthquakes, really, that are doable.
I think everyone's got the score in pretty much. Womble's and Wokingham, I'm waiting on one score of yours. See if we can get that in.
And there's a few, though. The Chihuahua Lovers, the Doctor is in.
What are you looking at? Round 4.
Oh, I was looking at bonus round, sorry.
Off into the weekend, guys. See you Monday, Jackie. Don't forget, we are here tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's more the fun elements of quizzes rather than a serious question.
And it is a quiz for music. Get off Nosky's servant, stop it. It is a quiz for music, but we're not going to make it entirely music heavy. It's going to be
there's one round.
Jonathan, Dingbats. There will be one music round and then general knowledge. It is all for a good cause. So it's not just for music lovers, but music lovers
and the
will
questions on the
appreciate it.
music round aren't very hard. Basically, we've got lyrics of well-known songs on the screen for you to identify the song.
Many thanks to Fleur and Alex as Roy, part of the Kerno team, and Anita, our scorekeeper. Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Another great quiz. See you on Monday. Have a good weekend, says Claire. And that's the sound of our alarm.
Benji's Truffles is on Facebook if you want to drop him a message on his Facebook page saying you saw them on the quiz and they look exquisite.
Yes. Thank you very much, Joe, for sharing our 4-day extravaganza as much as you have. It's really helped. Right, let's get your scores in order. Let's have a quick check what we've got. Right.
What you're watching afterwards, because we're going to watch WandaVision.
What time tomorrow? It's the same time as always. Stacky, can you please tell Sarah to stop trying to draw Jesus on the back of Jenna's neck? Sarah, stop trying to draw Jesus on the back of Jenna's neck. Right. Jesus, neck. Jesus wept. Right, let's do the scores. Let's get our...
I think Nosky's servants have gone a bit bonkers.
Nosky servants, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right. What am I supposed to have done? Look at the size of it, Joan. What have you done? My daughter's watching WandaVision. She loves it. We love it as well. Slow burner, but very good. Right.
Yeah, the last episode really turned things around.
He's in Manchester, you know. Right. Fran and Indy got 14. Hungry Hogs got 38. Losers Procrastinate 42. Chihuahua Lovers got 49. With 52, it's the Pickled Eggs. Next up, 32 is the with 60, and I recommended the Crown. 62 points to Charlie's Angel and Nosky's Servants, as well as the Quizman and Her. 63 for the Cat's Whiskers. 64 for the Rubber Ducks. 65 for Bobby's Big Sketty Bits. 68 for Kilo. 69 for Jeebus and the Rainbow and the Sloths. 1 point more for the Expandables and Quizzard Harry. 73 for One Unicorn at +2. Tommy +4 got 74, as well as the Indoor Boaters. Portrait of a Cock at Midnight got 75. Neighbours got 75 as well. 76 for the Wokingham Wombles. 77 for Kerno, as well as Jamie's Giants. Chinny Reckon got 80. Cheeky Slags got 80. The Gangsters got 80. And Best Brainiacs got 80 and recommended the 80s. And the Doctor is in with 80 as well. So we have a 2, 4, 5-way tie at the top. Well done. As Nosky Servants entered their score, can't see him. Dunno. Not sure. Thank you to the Sloths from Karen D. Thank you very much. John says I didn't do that. Well, I'll turn it down for you.
And thank you to all of you who've joined us brand new today as well.
Back to
That's
normal.
Great.
Back to normal, Joan. I know you're a sensible sort. I know you didn't do it. You've been sabotaged. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, we are here tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, and then we're on back for Friday again, and then it's another Sunday quiz for Harry Potter.
Yes, the Harry Potter one's going to be fun.
Yes. All of the events. What's up, Nathan? Coming in with a clutch at the end there, tagging us as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that.
All my links. It has events. It has links to all of our events that are coming up as well on there. I'm going to unpin that and pin that. Yeah, it's got links to all events. If you aren't going to join, if you're not interested in Doctor Who or the Harry Potter quiz, you're perfectly in your right not to. If you would like to still share it just in case, as I said as well, if you'd like to help our numbers, you can just put it on your phone and leave it going, and that will really help us as well.
I'm not sure what you mean about questions, Fran. We've already got Monday's quiz completely sorted anyway. But
If you want to use our questions for your own quiz, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joan. See you tomorrow. 1 week everyone will get full marks. I'm guessing sometime in April, says Bertie.
thank you, Frank.
Paul can't make it, but see you Monday. We'll see you Monday, Paul. Cliff Watkinson has said, see you tomorrow, lads. See you cheeky slags tomorrow. Definitely Harry Potter quiz. Good. Hurrah, hurrah, and hurrah to Noski's servants. Thank you, Jocelyn. We do work very hard. Our IT setup tonight means I'm listening to 3 different quiz broadcasts, all at different time points, plus the sound of Joe typing. I've got a headache. Pencross? What's that, Sarah? I don't know what that means. Pencross? Pen? I don't know. Right. Yes.
I was just bemused by the whole of that.
Yes. As I said, guys, thanks so much for playing. Thank you so much for donating. I think it's about 14 or 15 people in the end did the donation, so thank you so much to you guys as well. If you do want to donate, it is paypal.me/quiz actually. I'll put it back there. All donations, little or large, really do make the difference, so thank you if you do.
And seriously, at the moment, they really do make the difference. We're looking at where we can cut back on stuff. It's got that tricky. 4 or 5.
Okay, right. Don't forget to check our links. We're back tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Friday, and Sunday all over again. Thanks so much for playing. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe and be nice to each other.
Be nice.
Goodbye.